unlikely to be brought up to STD, I can tell you that much. I mean, who knows, I may have it. I took the J train today, so you never really know. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Keep it going for Keenan. And Santi was here before me. Another immigrant comic, and me. I'm telling you all, this is how we are all stealing your jobs. Okay, like this is how. Yeah, my name is Srilata Rajamani, and it's a complicated name. So when I go to cafes, I usually have like a cafe name. So normally it's George because I kind of think it's an easy name, and my dog's name is George. Okay, so today I went to a cafe somewhere in Brooklyn, and there was one barista. He was just wearing Tibetan prayer beads, like a white guy with Tibetan prayer beads. So I was like, that's my kind of white, right? So I went there, and I told him my name is George. He got my drink, and in that cup he had written it as Jorge, okay? Which is the brown George, all right? That was simultaneously the nicest and the most woke racist thing ever. Oh my God, it's nice. And happy Pride, everyone. Are there any queer people in the audience? Woo! Some of you. Okay, that's Keenan. Anyone else? Come on, that's Keenan. Never mind. But happy Pride, everyone. Or to all you allies in this room. Keep it going for yourselves. Thank you so much. You're all awesome. And I recently came back from India. I went to see my parents. And I went, this time I prepared, but it's hard to be performing like a comedian daughter, So I tried to prepare well. I took a selfie with an Indian NYPD officer because I wanted to show my parents that an Indian doing stand-up comedy is not the most shameful thing. I know. My parents live in a kind of retired life. They are living in Bangalore, in South India, and right next to their house now, there is an English accent teaching institute. Okay, not English language, it is English accent. Oh my God, you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. The tagline was "Learn to speak English like an American." Okay, which made me curious. What is lesson 1? Arrogance? Lesson 2? No, there is no lesson 2, right? So I went in there to see what was going on, and they were literally playing Hollywood movies. That's all they were doing to teach English like an American, literally. And I was just like, maybe, you can definitely learn by watching. I understand there are certain things, maybe the accent, maybe the expressions. But what if they play My Cousin Vinny? Imagine, okay, 6 months from now, you have tech support. Sharat from Bangalore is like, turn your computer off. That would be very, very interesting, an interesting scenario. And on the way back from India, I took a straight flight, United Airlines. It was like a 15-hour-long flight. I know it's pretty long, but it was a direct flight, no need to change, right? This is the thing, that plane was bad, okay? It was old. How old when they were doing the flight safety announcements, the cell phone that they had was basically, having an antenna. It is old, okay? I was like, and you know what? I am like economy minus, okay? That's where I am at, all right? All the way at the back of the plane, trying to flap my arms, willing the plane to fly. It's not comfortable seat, okay? There is no room, there is literally no leg room, and I am there for 5 hours praying for deep vein thrombosis to take me. And then halfway down, they say oh, we have a passenger in the exit row, they are not comfortable. The plane was having a lot of turbulence. Nobody was comfortable sitting in the exit row. This is what exit row means in that plane. You're the first to die. That's all it means. So they asked me, you're alone, do you want to sit there? And I said, sure, because that means more leg room, right? I think for us, economy minus people, that is VIP, okay? That is basically first class. So I said, yes, take me there. I will not only sit in that, but I will also carry a couple of other passengers when we are all dropping down. No, literally, I will carry one in each hand and one on my back fat, if necessary. Like the Indian god Hanuman, okay? I will do that. landed, that was like literally the most thankful I had ever been. I fell on the ground and I thank God for putting me back on land, which is a bit much when that land in question is Newark, New Jersey. And so I sat there and I had an epiphany, okay? Like, you all remember that the 9/11 terrorists used United Airlines to basically hit the buildings. That was the thing. And until now, I thought that I knew their agenda. They hated America. That was their agenda, right? But as I sat there thinking, maybe they had a hidden agenda. Okay, we hate America, but maybe one of those terrorists had taken a United Airlines straight from some country in Asia to here. And he was like, I hate America. And everybody's like, yes. But he's like, let us add one more item to that legislation, like a pork barrel legislation. We hate America, but we also hate United Airlines, okay? I think that was it. Like, I'm again, some of you are concerned. I won't be doing this joke on July 4th, but some of you are concerned. You're like, no, I hate terrorism. I'm against that agenda, okay? I'm against what they did. But probably the hidden agenda was maybe okay with me because I hate United Airlines, okay? No, they should do better. But it's been weird since coming back, and then the indictment happened, and I was literally like near Times Square when the indictment happened. I didn't know it was happening, and I was wearing a mask. So one guy stopped me and he asked, "You're wearing a mask. Are you a Joe Biden supporter?" I know, and I was like, how? But also, like, no, I'm wearing a mask to hide the revulsion I feel about you right now. But it's a reach, right? Of course, I am going to have to vote for Joe Biden, but that's because there is no other alternative. Okay? I will vote for Joe Biden the same reason I supported Kamala Harris all those years ago. Alright, because the only other Indian known to mainstream Americans was Apu from The Simpsons. Right, I know, right. We're digging deep into that racism vibe here. Yeah, it's just weird. But also, New York has been weird. Like, that day I had to go to, like, this is the thing. With all that happening, there was literally army. Like, I saw, like, the National Guard. And I was just like, what? I didn't know the indictment had happened. So I was just like, National Guard, the army, isn't like the Third World War happening? What the hell is going on? And this is what I thought immediately. In the future, if somebody asks, where were you when the Third World War happened? I would be right outside a fucking Carlo's bakery. I know, stupid, right? It's just been weird, okay? New York has been weird. How are you all enjoying the summer? No, that's a weird tangent. Okay, no. Does anyone here like summer?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of summer, okay? I truly am not. No, I think this is a time, it's just too damn hot. Okay, it's a season of under boob sweat. It is too damn hot. No, some of you are like, hey, don't wear a bra. A bra is, what makes it hot. A bra is a patriarchal construct. I've got to wear a bra, okay? This is not a bra for me. It's a chest Spanx.
Yeah.
Without it, everything falls out and my nipples will be giving a pedicure to my toes, okay? Yeah. I dislike summer. But also, this summer I have just been wearing dresses, okay? I have not been wearing shorts. Do you want to, I'm wearing, it's a cute dress, right? It's a cute dress. Like, thank you, yeah. But the reason I stopped wearing shorts is because last summer I heard this word, camel toes. And honestly, like, I did not know what it meant, okay? Because English is my third language. My first is Tamil and my second is parental disappointment. So the first time I heard camel toes, I thought it was racist. And then I read what camel toes meant, and now I wish it were racist. Racism, it would have been better, right? Like, who the hell thought of that? So I did a deep dive for the sake of this bit, okay? I did a deep dive. Camel toes has been in existence since the 12th century, all right? Which means I know who thought about it first. It was a white man. Because in the 12th century, no one else had the time, right? Like, we were just trying to survive. Meanwhile, white men were like raping, pillaging, colonizing. And then they were like, okay, let's do culture now. Okay? Whoa, look at that woman's vagina encased in tight fabric. What animal paw print does that look like? So then they started doing their own research, okay? They consulted Encyclopedia Britannica. They looked at the neighboring animals. Your dog, your cat, does it look like a vagina? No. Finally, camel. Okay, that's how, which is also wrong, all right? Here's the thing. I did my research, okay? I made this effort. I took a selfie of my own because that's how committed I am to comedy, okay? Mine does not look like camel toes. It looks like a molehill, okay?
I'm turned on. So.
We need photographic proof.
Girl, you're awesome. Oh gosh, and I'm queer. I'm asexual. I'm celibate, which means, you know what my parents call me? A good girl. Which is also the reason why I will not show you. I don't, asexuality is a spectrum, and I don't like sex. That's like mine. I don't like sex like I don't like those coconut donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. For both my responses, please don't put that in my box. I am asexual, sex repulsed, but I'm also romantic, which means I love the idea of love. I love hugs. I love walks, which is hard for going. You know, when you're trying to meet somebody, how do you say, I just don't want to have sex, but I want to just like go on walks with you. I want to watch a movie together. I want to cuddle. I am basically a golden retriever in a relationship. Give me belly rubs, and I will love you forever. And I will watch you with unblinking eyes as you fuck your friend. I am so asexual. When I went for a gyno checkup, I got a speculum injury, okay? Because the doctor couldn't shuck open that oyster and get the pearl.
Good.
And then I kicked him, okay? And he got a speculum injury. You know Helen of Troy, her face launched 1,000 dicks? My cooch killed one of them that day. And he prescribed me a dildo, okay? He called it a device to engender hospitable intrusion. Because he has a medical degree, you can do that, okay? And then I used that dildo during lockdown as a rolling pin to make naan, okay? I am Srilata Rajamani. Happy Pride, y'all. It's so awesome.
Yeah, give it up for Srilata. Oh my God, the amount of times I was turned on during her set. Incredible. Oh my God.